welcome. This is Meena Nalwala and I'm joining you today on the FNO show. While the markets opened in positive territory, we're off the day's high point and now trading marginally lower on the index, the Nifty trading below 22,200. But Ajit and Amar both join in with their calls on the market. Ajit, let's start with you. On the index, we did expect it to be a slightly longer dead cat bounce, but from the look of it, any gain on the street is getting sold into. If you had to trade the Nifty, firstly, would you trade the Nifty? And if yes, what would the strategy be?
Yeah, good morning, Samina. So, Samina, as you rightly mentioned that after this 3 days of successive decline, we were hoping that there could be a bit of a breather, and initially we saw that the market opened on a positive note, but now again a selling pressure at the higher levels is capping the upside. But the good part is, Samina, if we see that in the last 4 months we are seeing a similar kind of a trend. So we have seen Nifty inching towards 22,200 earlier, and again retracing to 21,200 zone. Similarly, that last in the month of March, we made a high around 22,500 and then we retraced to 21,800. It's a similar kind of move that we are seeing. The pace of rise and decline is almost similar, but the good part is that we are still maintaining the uptrend. Another important aspect that though we have reached the short-term moving average 20 EMA on the daily chart, 50 EMA is something that we are still holding to. And last time in the month of March, we have tested that zone in the entire last 5-6 months. And we respected that level and rebounded and made a new record high. So I feel that this zone, 22,000, 22,100 is a zone where market may respect and will see a recovery towards 22,352, 500 zone in the coming days. So for the intraday, I would recommend, because we are seeing a substantial tussle around 22,200 mark. So wait if you get any opportunity towards, let's say, 22,100 zone to go long in. We'll stop at 22,000 and then positionally you can hold it for 22,350. Banking also trading on a similar line, but it's comparatively better because we have not seen any, major slide with the 20 EMA. We are currently hovering around the same. So 47,500 is likely to hold, but since we are seeing volatile swings within the banking majors also, I feel Nifty looks comparatively better if somebody is planning any trade on the index front.
Okay, let's get on the index. Ajit, two indexes, Bank Nifty, and I want to also get your view on the IT index, because that was reeling under tremendous selling pressure on Tuesday, and this morning too there's not much of relief coming there. So IT and Bank Nifty, what are the trades there?
So Bank Nifty, as we discussed earlier, that it's comparatively better because we are still trying to hold 20 EMA on the daily chart after this retracement of 49,000 mark. But since the trend is mixed within the private banking majors, it's difficult to take any decisive call that are we going to test 48,000 mark first, or we might retest 47,000 zone in the coming session. So for a time being now, I feel that one should wait and let this index stabilize above, let's say, 47,700 for any decisive sign of recovery towards 48,000, 48,400 levels. IT, as you've rightly mentioned, yes, it's struggling. In fact, post TCS numbers, after the initial uptake, we were seeing all the IT majors and select mid-cap names also reeling under pressure. The IT index has already slipped below the long-term averages. That is the 200 days of exponential moving average on the daily chart. It's not a good sign. But the good part is that if you see it on a longer time frame, then it shows that closer to around 33,000, 33,200 zone, we have multiple supports. Plus, if you look at the IT majors like TCS, Infosys, they are closer to their weekly and monthly support areas. So there could be a bit of a further correction, especially if we have Infosys results scheduled today. So 1350, 1300 is a zone basically which is what we are eyeing in Infosys. In today's session, it's already down by around 5% in this week so far. So I feel that it's going to be likely to be a sideways to negative tone, at least in the near future, is what charts are indicating.
Right. And of course, Ajit, you want to tell us what your top trades are, your top stock picks are this morning?
Yes, Amina. So, despite the negativity that we are seeing in the index, certain pockets are holding very strong. And one such name that we have from the NBFC basket is AB Capitals. So, off late, the stock has weakened its 52-week high. In fact, we have a fresh breakout from a consolidation range. Despite the all volatility, we are seeing that stock is holding around the same zone and inching higher, in fact. So, 214 is what we are eyeing in the near future. So, we'll stop at 202. One can go long in AB Capital. Another name that we like from the auto space is M&M. So the auto pack, in fact, has done exceptionally well alongside with the other names like Maruti, Tata Motors, TVS. But M&M, the good part is that we are not seeing any participation during the corrective phase. So this further adds to the confirmation that in case if there be any recovery or rebound in the market, it might outperform the pairs. So 2120 is what we are eyeing in M&M at current levels, with stop at 22.25.
Right.